Hey guys, Novel Strumpet. And in case you can't tell, I've been to a book convention. Hold on. Yeah, so witness the haul, people. And believe it or not, this isn't all the books I could have gotten, and some of them I even gave away. It's an addiction I don't want to cure. So, last week and this past weekend was the RT Book Convention held in Vegas at the Rio. RT stands for Romantic Times, and yes, all the books have romance elements in them. And yes, quite a few of them are smexy, but not all. But a good majority of these are going to be because, come on, let's face it, it's me. So, these are all the books I got while I was there. I only took these with me to get authors to sign them, and then wound up getting all the rest. This entire stack are all books that I met the authors and got them signed. I love the smell of books. That's not to count all the ebooks I got as well. I don't remember how many of those I've got. I gotta go download them. Probably should plug in my Kindle and my Nook. Anyway, overall, it was a lot of fun. It's a convention I've wanted to go to for years, and my friend Kelly over at Got Fiction and Author's Right Hand has been going for quite some time, and she always has these awesome stories. So I figured, hey, I'm in Los Angeles and this is in Las Vegas. If I don't go, I'm gonna kick myself. The only problem is this convention is really expensive. I mean, the convention alone is expensive, not counting your travel, not counting your hotel stay, and the food, etc., etc. So I could only afford to attend for the weekend. But, you know, I kind of shudder to think what would have happened if I had attended the entire thing. I'm about to preface everything I say with the fact that I've been attending Comic-Con in San Diego for the last 10 years. So, anyone who's been to Comic-Con in San Diego knows the insanity that is. Here goes. Overall, I can't say that I didn't have a good convention. However, I did find it a teensy bit underwhelming. And who knows? Maybe if I had gotten to attend the entire time, or maybe if I had picked different panels, or maybe if I had attended every event those days that I was there, because I admit I really didn't attend anything on Sunday, I might have had a better time. Not that I didn't have a good time, I mean, there is no complaining, people. But I just found it a tad bit underwhelming. Take the book signing, for instance, on Saturday morning. Everyone kept telling me what a circus it was going to be, and all the lines, and all the people, and how you wouldn't be able to get anywhere. I did the whole thing, and yeah, there were a lot of authors. And I did it all in around 2 hours. Granted, this is by getting books signed by people like Sylvia Day, and Kristen Ashley, and a whole host of others that you had to get wristbands for. But the wristbands they started handing out once the lines got a little long. And then you just walked up, grabbed a wristband, and eventually someone over a PA system was like, hey, anyone who's getting Sylvia Day and has a pink wristband with these numbers on it, come stand in line. Then you got in line, and guess what? You got your book signed and you got a picture with her. At Comic-Con, you have to camp out the night before to try to be the first person into the place so that you can race downstairs to the convention floor, make it to a publisher's booth, on the off chance that the 50 tickets they're handing out for an author signing may be still there by the time you get there. And I guarantee you they're not going to be. So compared to that, this was a walk in the park. And people were complaining about having to walk all the way from the hotel side to the convention side. First of all, that wasn't even half the size, probably, or the length of the convention center at Comic-Con, which is 2 floors, people. You guys had all of your panels in one. 2 floors. One. And they had trolleys that were going back and forth halfway that you could have ridden. You don't get that at Comic-Con, and boy, do you need it there. And a lot of people complained about the hotel and the rooms as well. Personally, I didn't have a problem with it. I mean, did I have a bed? Yes. Was it decent? Yes. Did it have a shower? Yes. Did it work? Yes. Was there a refrigerator? Yes. Did it work? Yes. Was there a TV? Yes. Did I use it? No. Did I have Wi-Fi? Yes. What's there to complain about? Then again, maybe I didn't have some of the issues other people had. Who knows? All in all, I found it was a lovely experience, if not just a tad underwhelming. There were some really great highlights. I mean, aside from meeting all these authors and getting my book signed, there was an event called Cirque de Punk on Friday night, which was a little party that was circus and punk inspired. And aside from some really awesome acts, they had a costume contest, and guess what? Yours truly won. I don't know how that happened, but I did, so thanks, Cirque de Punk, for that. And for those of you who are kind of wondering, I was in my steampunk Sith costume, which is pretty awesome. But there were some there that kicked that one's butt. The only thing I can think is they either didn't know there was a costume contest, or they were the sponsors of the party and therefore couldn't enter. So lucky me. And we got some awesome books and swag and bags and buttons and bookmarks, and the list goes on and on. I mean, this is all of my book haul, but this isn't all the haul. I haven't even had the chance to go through it all yet. It's a lot. And I got to meet some awesome new people and do some awesome things, like be on a panel myself. So, all in all, I had a really great time. You know, some things were a little wah-wah, but maybe the fact is because I've been attending things like this for so long. You know, you go to one panel, you've gone to them all. I don't know. I feel like if I had gone the entire week, I probably would have gotten more out of it, because then I could have attended a lot more panels, and they had panels for everything. The craft of writing, publishing, marketing, just readers getting to meet their favorite authors, events and games. I mean, you name it, they did it. It was a lot. So I can understand that when I came in on Friday, a lot of the people were already stick a fork in me done. But overall, I enjoyed it. Will I ever go to another one? I guess it kind of depends on when it's held, where it's held, and if I've hit the lottery by then, because as I said, it's really expensive. But I had a good time, glad I went, can't complain, can check that one off the bucket list. And people, that's just the thing. If there's a convention or something you've wanted to go to, try everything you can to get to go to it. Save your pennies, hook up with people, go to one. Just do it, experience it at least once. Of course, then again, if you're like me and you experience it once, you probably get hooked and then want to go all the time. Anyway. That's it for now. I've got a lot of reading to do, which hopefully means I've got a lot of book reviews to do. And until next time, guys, see ya.